Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Diesel, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Diesel's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give him while we are working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go to the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Diesel's been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Diesel is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Diesel take off doing that now. The command you want to use for this is Diesel heel, and then you start walking and he'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. Now we've also gone ahead and incorporated our automatic sit into this, as you see right there. Anytime Fred stops his feet, Diesel will sit. There's that automatic sit again. It's important when you're heeling Diesel that he walks nicely at your pace on your left-hand side without trying to pull ahead or lag behind. If he did attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, you say no, give a tug and let go correction to the training collar, repeat your command to heel, and then start walking again. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is our stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm an inch or so from Diesel's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. He then walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build up self-control in Diesel. You can start practicing this one at about a minute's time and work your way up in increments till you get to about 3 minutes. Now as Fred returns back to Diesel, he's going to walk all the way around him, providing an added distraction as he goes behind him, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Diesel holds that sit-stay throughout. Fred gives him a little praise and then heels him right out of it. And we'll show you a little more of the heel sit and stay. There's that automatic sit. He gives him the stay again. Back out to the end of that training leash. He gives him a minute to hold it, and this time he'll demonstrate the come or recall command. Calls Diesel in. He's going to come in and sit in front of him. And then Fred has a move called the finish. Diesel's going to heel right around the back of Fred and right back to that left-hand side heel position, and he sits. He'll demonstrate that recall command one more time. He has him in a sit, gave him a stay, out to the end of the training leash. Then he calls Diesel in. Diesel's going to come in, sit right in front. And then the finish, Fred's going to heel Diesel right around the back of him and get him right back to that proper left-hand side heel position, and he'll sit. Nicely done. He gets a little praise and he heels him right out of it. That's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands with Diesel about 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with him. Next we're going to show you our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He then gives him a stay and walks out to the end of that training leash. Now this is another good exercise to build up that self-control in Diesel. This one can be started at 3 minutes, and you can work your way up in increments till you get to about 5. And Fred's going to return back to him. Once again, he's going to walk all the way around as he did on the sit stay, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Diesel holds that down stay throughout, and Fred heels him right out of it. And we'll show you that down again when they come back around. Now you see Diesel's performing very well, but if for any reason he does not respond to one of your commands, the first word out of your mouth is always no, followed by a tug and let go correction to the training collar, and then you're going to repeat the command you gave him, as it's always very important to follow through. Now Fred gave him the down again, and the stay, and back out to the end of that training leash. Now he'll give him a minute to hold this, and then he'll demonstrate that recall or come command right out of the down position. Calls him in. Diesel gets up, comes right into Fred, and he's going to sit. And then the finish, he's going to heel right around the back of Fred, and right back to that proper left-hand side heel position, and he sits. Nicely done. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which is down from a distance. Now this will be our down from a distance. You're going to have him in a sit, give him a stay, walk out to the end of your training leash. And this is the only time we use our right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop him into a down from the end of the training leash. Perfectly done. He then returns back to him once again by walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Alright, those are our basic commands. We've demonstrated for you that Diesel does know how to do them all. It's been a pleasure working with Diesel, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.